Hey, I have a quick request regarding the dreaded word algorithm. If you hit the like button and even better, add a comment, this video will reach a wider audience, which I really do appreciate. Thank you. A few years back, I made this entry table, or some would call it a sofa table, for my wife. We have a new sectional in our living room, and we decided to make a matching walnut coffee table and end table. As usual, I create a 3D model, and from that model, I generate a blueprint. Here's the walnut slabs that I picked up. The two on the left will be joined together to give me the width that I need. I'll start by cutting the 2x4s that are going to be the legs. Now we'll cut what I'm calling the rails. Not really sure what these are called, but I'm calling them rails. Didn't they make a robot for this operation? Time to rip down those pesky little radiuses on the 2x4. If you didn't catch that, I didn't change to a ripping blade. After a blade change to a proper ripping blade, things went a lot better. Now to run and mark one side of the 2x4 through the joiner. I haven't really found a better way to do this other than just pour it out of the bottle. Since I'm making a coffee table and an end table, I had to do this twice. I bought this collet extension and fly cutter to flatten the slabs. I also made a simple router sled, and they both worked great. Because I'm the engineer type, but don't like to over-engineer things, and watched a bunch of videos on router sleds, I settled on a really simple version. The important thing to remember here is that we're not creating rockets. I was real fortunate that the slabs that I had purchased were relatively flat. It only took a few passes to get 100% cleanup. The important thing is don't take too deep of a cut. I tell you, it sure does make a lot of chips though. The two slab halves are jointed and glued together. Now to create the live edge detail. I will use a 60 grit sanding wheel on a grinder to get the job done quickly. I am generally not a mask wearer in my shop, but for this application it is absolutely necessary. Now to cut the legs to final length. Now we'll take care of the rails, cut them to their final width. The legs are going to need dados for the upper rails and the lower rails. I'll use the bandsaw to cut out the waist for the upper rails. Quick fit check. They look good. Now it's time to paint. These tables will be what my wife would call distressed. They will get a dark gray base coat followed by an ultra white top coat. Upon drying, she will scuff up the white paint to reveal the darker base coat. It is time to apply the finish on the walnut slabs. For that, I'm using a semi-gloss poly. I do this in my finished basement for dust control reasons. The lighting in this room is not good for filming. Here's my wife doing her distressed thing to the base. She is scuffing away paint, basically. I did not film the white paint application due to maybe a wrong choice of paint. It did not cover well and seemed to want to give me surface finish issues, but I got through them. So here they are in the living room. We are really happy with the results. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. We really do appreciate you.